Hold on. I'm wrong. Did something wrong. I know we late, but we here, niggas. The last one of the year. Fuck it, you thought I was gonna be on time now? We in the building, y'all. You hear it. You know what it is. Let me get my little camera, my sounds right. Boom. We live. We lit. Everything's legit. Fresh dressed like $1,000,000. How y'all folks doing? Holiday hangover is over. And we back for another episode of Psycho-Babble. I'm your main fat man, Big Motherfucking Vino. Giving applause to myself because the haters ain't gonna do it. I can only count on applause from a few. The rest of the people ain't gonna get it till the masses get it. When y'all see me on TV, y'all know it's too late, right? I'm gonna just say that. But we learning to live with those types of choices and outcomes in life. That's what I've learned in therapy. Be good with your decisions because you made it because it was the best thing for you at the time. But y'all, this is the last Psycho-Babble of the year. It is January 29th, 2025. This is the last Monday of 2025. Shout out to homie Ali Sadiq, the new special Mondays. You can give him a round of applause. But I do want to bring in my special, very, very special friend. She's my co-host. She just got nominated for an award. Rookie Junior Associate Therapist of the Year for 2025. She got rookie of the year for 2025. So I want y'all to put y'all hands together as y'all welcome her to the stage. The homie. Give it up for DamnItPhilly. Say it like Hank Hill.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
You got nominated.
Yeah.
I've been telling you, my therapist, about your work in urban developments because, working with me is urban development. It's like working in a project. Like, you low-key like Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side. You and Sandra Bullock, same person. Except I read a little better than Mike Ward.
Well, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be nominated. I was just being petty before I got up here, but hi.
But you see, that's what makes you a good junior associate. That's what makes you a good junior associate because you got to acknowledge your petty.
I want to thank my mama. I want to thank my daddy. I want to thank my stepmama. I want to thank my stepdaddy. Above all, I want to thank God. I want to thank Vino for being my first patient because I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it yet. Not without you.
But let me raise my glass.
Thanks for everybody.
Let me raise my glass to you tonight.
Yeah, I'm in Louisiana, so I went to a daiquiri drive-through. So I got a daiquiri in here. And I told
And
him
then-
to put all of the strong shit.
And I'm in my feelings, so as per the title of this episode, I'm with the devil I know. It's good old Taylor Peasy. Put it in a nice glass, though.
Oh my.
Shout out my spiritual consigliere.
Let's see where this
Me and
goes.
him have a petition going at the local church to see if we can get this replaced with the sacramental wine. We want Taylor Port now with communion. Give it up for the Right Reverend Dr. Benjamin Blanco Perryman, Esquire, a.k.a. Benny Blanco Perry. Shout out Benny Blanco Perry.
What up, what up? Tidings of comfort and joy. Let me get this shot for y'all real quick.
Oh, is he here?
2 taps for the end of the year.
Amen.
It's so much going on. The fifth, the pint of Taylor Port, and you getting hired at the RIPD with the fucking ghost bullets. It's a lot going on.
Ghost bullets. The ghost bullets is crazy.
Yes.
Ghost bullets is outrageous.
Happy and happy January 29th of 2025.
All
You
right,
said
man.
that you said that with all the conviction. You said January 29th, 2025.
Yeah. December 29th. My bad. You know what I meant.
I was like, this nigga that took us back to the beginning. No.
We starting over, nigga. We starting over. I got to do this shit right this time.
Oh
There were
man.
some mistakes made in 2025. We need to start over.
How y'all feeling? I'm being colorful today. I decided to choose this one for my ring light. It's weird that it's only doing it to my face and not the rest of my background.
And
So-
you got to put the light behind you. That's because it's in front of you. I had to learn that one too.
So
Yeah, you got
I'm
to put the light
fucking with
behind you. See, the light sitting behind me on the floor.
You got to
I'm
turn off.
fucking with it though. Oh, it probably be too dark in here then. But I'm fucking with it though that it's
And
only
you gotta
illuminated.
turn off.
You look like how Will Smith was trying to look in
Turn off the
Aladdin.
above light.
How you was trying to look at Aladdin?
Yeah, how he was trying to look in Aladdin. That's how you looking right now.
Genie Alibaba.
Genie rules. Shout out. Hold on. Speaking of the guy, man, the guy, he's super fly, but he has no wings. So we wonder how he stays so high. Oh God. Of course, as soon as I go to introduce him, he falls out. Okay. We're gonna come back to Superfly. He's having some connection issues. But we here, y'all. It's the last Monday of 2025. Now, before we get into the topic, how do y'all feel y'all year went?
Whew, wait. It's been a rough one. The beginning of the year sucked. Like the beginning all the way up until we gonna say like September, October was bad. But the last quarter was pretty good. I don't have any complaints about the last quarter of the year.
I'm sweating hard as hell. Oh, there he is. There we go. The guy, super fly,
Right.
no wings, so we wonder why he stays so high. Shout out my guy, super fly, no wings.
Why I stay so high, man? Because I don't run off on my plug. That's why. You stay good with your plug, you stay up there.
You will always look. I learned that a long time ago. That's how I got the name Papa Fritas. I'm not gonna give you all the particulars, but just know my Spanish folks call me Papa Fritas.
Okay, I can fuck with that. How y'all feeling tonight, man?
We got a feeling tonight.
I said, how is everyone feeling? How is
Oh
tonight? I said, how y'all feeling?
man, look, that's what we was just talking about. I'm feeling good. It's the last Monday of the year. I'm feeling an extra petty mood right now. I just shot ghost bullets at niggas. Pow, 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 pow.
Oh, is
I keep
it
the ghosts away. Keep the
What
ghosts
are,
away.
what are those?
You know, it'd be funny because you be certified and stamped in certain cities, and then you be thinking like, it might be a problem when I go there. But then you get there, you be like, yo, and you be like, so you not mad? And they be like, nah, I'm not mad. You did what you supposed to do, player.
Yeah.
Then you be like, all right, bet. Fucking, let's get some crab cakes, nigga.
Fucking nigga, let's play spades later.
Yeah. Fuck is up with the crab cakes? Matter of fact, I have 2.
How many?
2.
Say it again.
One for me, one for you.
And what color is it?
Blue,
And what color is it?
blue.
Okay.
Wonder what city that
I'm
is.
sorry.
We're gonna say this.
I can't lie
A
to y'all.
lot of
It's,
fucked up teeth in this city. I'm talking about the bitches. A lot of fucked up teeth and rough voices. I'm talking about the bitches. One of them used to be my lesbian homeboy. I ain't even lie to you. Used to be my lesbian homeboy. You know, you ever miss old relationships sometimes? And be just thinking to yourself like, damn, if one thing was different, maybe it could work.
Or damn, that pussy was slat at that.
No, I'm talking about like just people who used to know, used to kick it with. Like, I ain't even talking about the pussy. Like, of course we gonna miss the old pussy. That's always that's an easy miss. That's why before I ever break up with a chick, I make sure I do not like the pussy no more. Like, I can live without the pussy. Like, that's granted. I can live without the pussy. I've had a lot of like I said something very jarring to Philly earlier today, and she wasn't ready for what I said. And I'm going to say it right now because I know I haven't prompted either of you gentlemen to say anything about this. And I know for a fact you are going to agree with me. Now, gentlemen, tell me this if I'm wrong or right. All you got to do is tell me I'm wrong or I'm right. You ain't got to offer. You can offer explanation if you want to, but you ain't got to. I told Philly earlier today, by and large, most women's vagina is not very good. The thing that makes it good is that you give it to us. Is that we're appreciative that someone gave it to us. But by and large, most women's vagina, if you were just gonna say vagina, like if it was readily available, if you had to pick like your first pick, most women's vagina is not the vagina you want. It's not like, hey, I've had better vagina. I've definitely had better vagina than this. It's just that you gave it to me. And I appreciate you for the person you are and for giving it to a person like me. Because I told her, there's only about 15% of female population that ride dick anymore.
I saw Superfly face. I don't think he agreed.
Superfly might not agree. But he's a very respectable young man. So, you know, I understand his circumstances.
I don't just jump everywhere. So like when I do land the plane, you feel me? I usually landed in Graceland. I've had probably a handful of bad pieces through my run, like one handful of bad pieces.
Have you had a whole 2 handfuls or 4 handfuls of pieces? Because if we talking 2 handfuls and a handful of them was bad, that's 50-50.
I didn't probably had a contractor's bag full.
Contractor's bag. I like how that was phrased. I was very respectable, also very vague and elusive to people who don't know contracting terms.
Big bag. You feel me?
That's the double heavy bag.
I'm a little torn with this one because normally the real good ones I've ended up in a relationship with. If it ain't good, then yeah, you're not. That shit ain't even crossing my mind to get in a relationship with you. So,
how many relationships you been in?
Good
76.
solid 7 or 8. A solid 7 to 8 to 10.
And I don't want to ask you this because I know Brooklyn in the background listening. I don't want to say how many things you did.
I don't give a fuck. That was before me.
Yeah, she knows all
Okay,
before
that's
her.
what I'm talking about. Real nigga activities.
She has very good vagina. That's why I'm here now. I'm 4 years strong.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, they can know all they want to know.
I know they don't need to know all that. That's my vagina.
Took that to the grave, bro.
You said what?
Took that to the grave, bro.
was terrible.
Crazy, like that's why I'm here now. She has good vagina.
I mean, it's
That's why I married that one. That was the whoo.
it's the icing on the cake. How about that one?
Yeah, that sounds this. It's a +1 thing
Yes.
to all the many great things.
Yeah, I fell in love with the insides first.
No, that's not better.
That's like,
That is a double negative and a positive at the same time. No.
I love the insides.
He said the insides made him fall in love with every other side even more.
God.
He embraced every side to the inside.
What is it that y'all say when y'all say wrong stuff? Pause.
Oh, pause. That was a pause.
Yeah, that's a female pause moment.
Yeah.
The only reason I heard anything.
Hard hands.
All right, but listen though,
Hard
Brooklyn,
hands.
you guys
That
are
was the only reason I heard anything.
I'm gonna say this before we go into the topic though, Brooklyn. You gotta appreciate that he didn't drop the ball worse than Conflict the other week. You feel me? He ain't dropped the ball like how Conflict did.
Yeah, Conflict fucked up.
Yeah, Conflict definitely was on the couch last month.
Yeah, he was wild.
He lit a couple of them candles behind the couch.
With that
I'm gonna just sleep out here. I like the ambiance out here anyway. Got my candles.
I don't gotta take my sweater off.
Conflict gonna pop in with a chipped tooth.
Shout out to everybody that's watching us on IG, man. Come on over to YouTube so I can throw your comments on the screen. Y'all can chat, tap in with us, man. We love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Come on over to YouTube. Conversation's great. It's like, you know how you say the water's great? The water's great. The conversation's great. Had to look in real quick. My bad. I got to do the particulars over there. But yeah, so back to the question at hand.
Yeah.
How would y'all say y'all 2025's been going? How did it go? If you could give your 2025 a grade, what grade would you give it?
Y'all go ahead.
Unclean chitlins.
Oh.
You would give it the grade of unclean chitlins?
Ooh.
D grade meat?
Ooh.
Because chitlins, when done right, can be delicious. But they got to be cleaned and cooked properly. These is unclean chitlins. Yeah, that's 2025.
They still smell like boo-boo.
Yeah, it's still boo-boo in it. It was a lot of shit.
How Superfly tapped out. That's real staff law. He said, I'm not going to be on screen talking about shit.
It's the nastiest thing I can think of. It's roadkill. It's roadkill of an animal that you even if you shot it with a rifle, you wouldn't eat it. It's like roadkill of a skunk.
Roadkill. Now I got somebody to convince me that they've eaten roadkill before, and they could try to convince me that if you see a deer that like got recently hit by a truck, and you get it back and skin it and fillet it up, you can use that meat.
Yeah, as long
But
as
I
that
don't think I
pouch
want
thing ain't pop. As long as that pouch
You
thing
don't
ain't pop, that's what they go by.
Y'all remember watching Honey Boo Boo?
I never watched Honey Boo Boo. I don't do reality TV. My one guilty pleasure with reality TV was Black Ink Crew, and that's because I knew the dude Puma. So it was like, hey, I was supporting the nigga I knew. You know what I mean? Like, I saw the show, yeah. But I never really do. I think reality TV is the worst thing that ever happened to black people, low key. That
It was
and
good
baked
when it was
macaroni
real.
and cheese. That baked
When it was
macaroni
Real
and
World
cheese
and
really
Road
fucked it
Rules,
up.
it was all right. Real World and Road Rules, the beginning of that shit was all right. But after that, yeah, it was.
To keep it real with you, I didn't even like Real World. I like the Road Rules and I like the challenges when they got, they doing the competitions and shit, but I never liked the Real World by itself, and the Road Rules was dope because of the challenges. So, like, I've never been a reality TV nigga. Like, it just ain't been like, I don't think Housewives is funny. Basketball Wives is dope. I think it's stupid. I think it's a bunch of people who got famous for fucking a nigga who had talent.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be as critical and judgmental of that
Well, all I was saying,
I understand. Huh? Say that again, Phil?
I said all I was saying was that Honey Boo Boo and they family. All I was saying is Honey Boo Boo and they family would pick up the roadkill on the side of the road.
That's disgusting.
What was the hook to Honey Boo Boo? Like, what was the point of Honey Boo Boo? Was she like a I never ever watched the show. I don't know.
She came from
I know
like
she
the
was a little
top
fat
A
white
little
girl.
fat model girl. She was a little, you know how they dress the little girls up and make them compete and shit.
From Tyler's and Tiara.
2012.
She came from Tyler's and Tiara's.
Yeah,
And
that little pedophile type shit where they dress the little
she
girls
wasn't
up.
like all of the other ones. She was but she was a bigger girl. Like she wasn't the typical, size Tyler and Tiara girl. And then she came from like a very hillbilly family.
Mm-hmm.
So they were just ratchet. Yeah, that's all it was.
Like, she was almost like the real version of Little Miss Sunshine. You ever see that movie?
I have seen that movie with Bill Murray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was almost like the real version of that, but also obese.
Pageant girl. Okay, pageant girls. Okay, so I get it. I can get why people are intrigued by that shit, but that's just not my cup of tea. Because I like for the things that I've watched that have actual good storylines. Like I was even in there a little bit with wrestling after a while when they said scripted, not fake, because you would want to see what the script was for a little bit. But then I just started realizing it's kind of gay because you're watching niggas in underwear hug each other to a script. So I don't care how tough they are, how many pounds they oiled up.
I literally just watched the highlight reel from the top 10 shit on YouTube. Oiled up, muscular niggas in drawers and boots, smacking on each other.
Smacking each other.
And snorted out their minds.
And you lose if a nigga can lay on top of you for 3 seconds straight.
The nigga can hold you down for 3 seconds.
A nigga won if he could lay on top of you for 3 seconds straight, for 3 consecutive seconds.
You seen that thing? You seen that video that was an easy motivation for men to start working out? That analogy that if one man can hold you down, 2 men can grape you.
Yeah, that's very true.
Definitely pick my weights back up, bro.
Yeah. You gotta look. We gotta fight.
Because if I can't get my knife out in that, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out fighting though. I'm gonna tell you that much. They ain't going to grape a live body.
I'm gonna tell you this: the nigga in the Diddy documentary who kept saying he woke up, kept waking up, and his butt was hurting, and he was sore, and all this shit. Like he liked that shit. He's just using the drugs to cover it. He's like, oh, they drugged me. It's like a motherfucker. You know how I get when I drink? Yeah, pour something in the cup.
So you finally watched it? You finally watched the scene with the world saw?
He got wind down.
Nah, he just kept waking up on some bullshit.
With different people.
Like, sometimes I wake up, it be a girl in the bed, sometimes it's Diddy. One time I was sitting there fucking, and Diddy came up and smacked me on the ass.
Nigga said sometimes it's girls and Diddy, sometimes it's just him.
Sometimes it's just him.
The fuck?
I wake up sore.
You had more nights after you woke up? It wouldn't have been no more nights when I woke up with girls and him in my bed.
First of all, when the nigga said, yeah, I played the beat for him and he danced for it 4 hours straight, you should have known right there that nigga on drugs. Because I've taken ecstasy. I've taken Molly. I've danced 4 hours straight off the same song. That make you do some freak booty shit. Now, this nigga danced for 4 hours straight. Okay, yeah, nigga, you should have known what type of party you was into.
Granted, sometimes in the music life, in the studio life and all that, because I will speak from experience, without wild drugs, you will get caught in the moments when you had that hit song, you know what I'm saying, you had that banger and shit. Like, for instance, I had an artist that was in my camp that we were developing, right? He had this one song, right? And the name of the track was called Tattoo, right? And within the hook, he was saying, I want you to love me like your tattoos, like how people love their tattoos they got, right? But me and my homies, like it was me and one of my Jamaican bros, we was playing around with the words because how the melody was just catchy. So it was like whatever words you filled in that melody, like you could still vibe with it and shit. But it made the artist wind up. He started like not liking his song no more because we was playing too much.
Yeah, no, I've been in there. I used to run with a lot of music cats. That's why I said I can understand we vibe out for maybe an hour to this track. Like, damn, that shit hot. What else it need? What else it need? You vibing to it for an hour. But to dance to it for 4 hours straight.
Like 4 hours.
Like I'm really dancing. Dancing just like that. Look.
Yeah, like that.
For 4 hours.
To me, though, the most fucked up part to me with that dude situation is
Philly, I had a good joke, but I'm gonna never mind the moment.
Look, this nigga went through all that shit with Diddy with that music, and I don't know not one song he fucking produced.
He produced that whole Love album.
I ain't heard not one song from that fucking album.
You just don't know you heard the song. That's how Diddy do you. You take the drugs, you just don't know you took the drugs. You just don't know you heard it.
You actually danced and partied to it, but you don't remember the party that you danced with that.
This nigga got the reverse truth serum out this bitch. Motherfucking
Men in Black.
Now the one that that one that was a creeper joint was a banger. That fucking one that Pharrell did. That was like maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago now. But that Love album,
you talking about,
I don't recall them. Yeah, now that one I fuck with. When that nigga be breathing and shit.
Through the nigga journey, right? He knew how to pick good songs. Like they say he didn't have an ear for music. Somehow he knew how to get, or maybe that was just the machine that he was in the industry that whatever.
No, he understood how to market a song. That's what they were saying in the documentary. He was saying their talent was wasted on them because they didn't know how to market their shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, you got dope bars, but you don't know what to do. It's kind of like the Jay-Z song. You made it a hot line, I made it a hot song. You don't even know what to do with what you got.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he's looking at it. Because I see that sometimes in this comedy shit. I be seeing niggas with shit and they be burying the lead on some of their jokes. Like, you know, that's why I'm trying to push my niggas forward. I tell Benny all the time, Benny, you need to be doing that joke more often, nigga. That joke is a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I tell niggas all the time, like, yo, that shit, like, I got a nigga mad at me right now because I told him He did his set. He asked me how he did. I said, yo, you really want to know? Your first 2 jokes is trash. You need to scrap those. The third joke was the best joke. You need to start with that.
I know what you talking about.
Then just
that whole part about your son, just trash that. You don't need that. But you got something. You can work with that. Start with that third joke, then build off of that, and go. And all he heard was your first 2 jokes was trash. Like, and now he's telling everybody I told him it was trash.
Thing is, niggas get so wrapped up on what they considering to be negative on the criticism and just take it as constructive criticism.
Right.
I don't expect the motherfucker to like every single thing about what I'm doing unless they really locked in and really know me. Cause then they understand the genuineness and like shit like that about what I do with my craft.
Yeah,
but
where it's coming from.
Outside looking in, I really don't expect you to be like, yo, everything I heard from you was fire. I liked every bar. Granted, you might like a piece into some of shit and some of all the other shit, but if you tell me a certain things you don't like, all right, cool. You either take that or you learn how to make what you already got better. You work on that craft of what you got. You fine tune it. You perform it a different way. You get a way to capture your audience better. You feel me? Like some of my pieces, my team are telling me like, bro, I want you to perform that more. You feel me? I want you to let them feel that. They hear it, but I want them to feel it now. Sometimes that be all it takes too. He might have just was them jokes bad.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
We got answers.
Well, I got a question. I'm gonna take it back to the music aspect, the aspect with Diddy. How many Cassie songs do y'all remember?
Just me and you.
But the second one, I only really remember the beat.
2 of them? Okay.
The joint with the beat that was like, you know what I'm talking about?
I remember Ryan Leslie's song about Cassie. You're my diamond girl. You're the one. I mean, that was about her. I remember
the whole album.
Shit.
The whole album.
I didn't know that was about her.
That nigga whole album.
Damn.
No,
damn.
You ain't know that, did you?
But no. So did she waste her talent, or did she go to the wrong producer?
She wasted her talent.
Did she have a come up?
No, she maximized her.
Was she actually talented?
No, she maximized her lack of talent.
She tapped into another talent.
What she got to get what she wanted.
Exactly. She maximized her lack of talent.
In the words of the great philosophies from the Queen Diamond herself.
I didn't think that she could sing.
She can. That's what I said. She maximized a lack of talent.
Like, she stuck with Ryan Leslie.
Hey, Philly, let me say this to you for the gentlemen, to the ladies, on behalf of all the gentlemen. It's not that we mad you hustle your pussy. It's mad that you hustle your pussy, but act like you're not hustling your pussy. If you come out straight and say you hustling your pussy, I have no problem. No, I'm a capitalist. I live in a capitalist society of America. You got to look. I sold crack cocaine for a lot of years. So I understand you got to get this paper. Like, you know what I mean? When the ribs is touching, like one of my favorite rappers says, yo, when the thick got thin, I got thicker with thieves. Because I'm a rob and steal to get what I need.
I think you was about to quote Freeway off What We Do. Because
no. His shit was
bar breakdown. When the heat start working and the heat start working. I'm robbing a person. The nigga sleeping while he out in the open. And I'm gonna get him.
He go.
I'm get him.
But no, that's really, I'm not mad at you. Like, I hate that I did this in my day. But my most convincing turn of trick line was, look, you too hungry to be trying to figure out what's right to do to eat. Shit getting cut off. You done gave that pussy to a bunch of niggas you don't like, and you got nothing to have to show for it.
That's a nut ass pimp line that works probably. That worked probably a bunch of times more than it should have.
You done gave a bunch of niggas that you don't even like some free pussy.
Like, damn, girl. Your stomach growling, but your pussy throbbing. What's up?
Motherfucking, why'd
Hey, girl,
you holding up?
see, baby, you just out here coming and bumming.
Look, my mama told me a wet pussy and a dry purse do not mix. That how the fuck you got that, bitch?
Coming and bumming.
So I'm not saying that it was right. I obviously know it was wrong, but
coming
I
and
get
bumming.
it. I'm not gonna ever trip on you hustling the pussy. I just want you to, like, when I was doing my dirt in the street, I understood. I literally just had that conversation with my barber like less than an hour ago. Hey, yo, when I was doing what I was doing, like, I had bitches who would fuck with me. I told my bottom bitch, I used to tell my bottom bitch back in the day, I used to say, yo, I know you're going to tell me if I get caught up, you're going to hold me down, you're going to send me whatever, but I know you're going to leave. I know I can't, like, I'll appreciate whatever you do in the meantime, but I'm not going to ask you for nothing and I'm not going to obligate you to stay with me. I understand that this is my fuck up. Like, as a man, I lost. If I end up in jail, it's because I lost. So I don't expect you to take a loss with me. Now, if you want to sit there and motherfucking be an asset and really be the woman of your word and say you was there, then I will have the respect for you of a lifetime. But I wouldn't ask you to do that. I don't expect you to. And as men, we know this is a loss in the street. I'm playing this game. This is a dirty game. It's over. It's rules to this shit, because that be the part of the game people don't like to say. When you playing the game, it be rules to it. So if you hustling your pussy, just know you hustling your pussy. And it's a wild game. Play proper. Play proper. But I keep going away from the topic of the day.
Let's go ahead and jump into
it. Because this is fucking hilarious. Because I got to thinking, right? And I'm sorry, y'all, we missed the Christmas Eve episode. That's on me. I might have been in crisis, I might not have been, but it wasn't good for me to be facing y'all on the internet in the mind state I was in. I might have said some wild things. I might have said some things you might have not believed, but I swear to God, it would have been true. But I started thinking about, as I was going through the shit, I started thinking about,
Oh, it just cut off. Everything just cut off on me.
Oh, your screen, you got a blackout, a mini blackout real fast?
Yeah.
Oh, we still live though. We still live? Yeah, we still live. But no. So I started thinking about my old coping mechanisms and my old habits of how I would deal with stress, trauma, disappointment, failure, loss, grief, all these fucked up emotions. And I started thinking about how easy it would be to revisit the devil you know. Because I ain't gonna lie, my old coping mechanism was everybody feels it. If I gotta feel it, everybody gotta feel it. I almost dipped back into my old mentality of like, fuck everybody. But that would be too easy. Like the personal development and the looking deeper into myself actually helps with guiding my actions and not being so impulsive. But just even on just a basic level, those old coping mechanisms are dangerous. Like, I'm getting too old. Keep it real with you. Like, you gotta get you friends that know how the nigga saying it, Joe. You gotta get you some friends that know when you were in medical crisis. Ain't no, this nigga ain't fucked up. This nigga dying. That's why I love Benny Blanco Perry. I'm gonna tell y'all for real, because me and Benny Blanco Perry could be sitting there drinking, smoking, and Benny look at me, see me swimming, like, you all right, nigga, you took your shit, right? You need a friend that's gonna ask, did you take your shit? You need to be around people who gonna be like, nigga, you need another drink. Yeah, nigga, drink up, fuck that bitch.
What the fuck I throw up, nigga? You acting like a bitch out here.
I turned into a caregiver so fast. I was like, you drink some water? Do you need a peppermint? You need an orange slice?
That nigga looked at me and said, nigga, you need a Pepsi? I said, no, I'm good.
My homies, they be like, bro,
look, I have a dedicated, I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, this is my Vino gray hair right here. It's right there. That one turned white. It was long. It turned white, and I plucked it, and now it's growing back. So this is officially the one gray hair I have in my beard is yours. This is the Vino group.
I appreciate you. It was cold on that balcony. I was barefoot.
That's that one was a particular Vino episode, and when I looked in the mirror, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And it long ass hair, that bitch stone white, and I'm like, "This has never been here a day in my life." It turned white.
The gray hairs, the first couple that we start getting, like they just be sticking out like a bitch.
Mm-hmm. No, but to be that long, I didn't see it grow in. That junk turned white. That's why I plucked it, and now it's growing back out white.
Well, damn, imagine all your grades came in at the same time. Like
they did.
What the fuck?
They did.
You just wake up.
Yeah, I woke up like this, nigga. This didn't just. I was pitch black one day, and then I was this.
Nigga woke up like, who gave me powdered donuts?
I'm telling you, I started thinking about all. That's why he know all these is, man. Look, this all that on this side over here, this shit. This is the last 3 years. This is the last 3 years. I don't know what the fuck.
Ain't nobody's problem.
Yeah, your shit was black.
I'm not claiming it. I'm not claiming it.
That shit was black when I first met Benny Blanco. I can pull a picture right now, jet black beard.
The day we met, like, nigga, this is me.
Nigga, I aged 35 years in the last.
You gonna pull that shit up like when Karate Man Jay pulled up his 6-year-old picture with the full-time job hairline.
Oh man, I seen Philly people online too with the Benjamin Banneker hairline, first clock ever invented. Ass nigga. Eureka! 10,000 gigawatts, money.
Nigga had the George Washington.
This nigga had the. That nigga had the crazy.
Look, my mama just walked in here. She thought y'all was talking about somebody in our family. Like, hold on, we all got hairlines.
Hey, Miss Brown, you know we
Ma.
Disrespect the game.
Nah, we cool. We cool with anybody that embraces their hairline.
She gonna have me blushing, y'all.
Okay, well, we got hairlines.
Look, I got my hairline too.
Hey,
I was telling this nigga Juno, fuck with me. Hey, mom.
Shit, is there enough?
Look at like you just be flirting with me. What do you say?
He said, is there enough?
Is there enough? I said, I caught it. I caught all that you was giving. I drink all my drink. Salute.
I'm taking it back to the old devils though, Mom. I'm gonna be real with you. This is tonight's episode inspired tonight's drink. I took it back to the devil I knew. That Taylor Port in me used to be. Me and that Taylor Port got down heavy.
Big bottle in the back floor. You said a big bottle on the back floor.
Oh,
You
you
get a
take it
Dino
for it.
car.
Y'all got that.
You remember?
Yeah. It'd be the cork joint, the big, the jug with the little finger ring hole.
Yeah.
This nigga got that shit just sitting in the middle of the floor. It'd be a third of the way down. Let's teleport.
Ooh, Trill, what up, bro?
You want
What
some?
up, though?
You want some?
We talking about the devils we know, Trill. I was letting them know, bless you. I would have been into a couple of old habits had I revisited some of the devils I know. And I people talk about the phrase "the devil you know is better than the devil you don't," but I modified it myself a little bit. And I want to tell you, tell me if y'all fucking with me with this. I say, is the devil you know better than the angel you don't? Because you don't know. The devil used to be an angel, remember?
But see, it's not even, is it better than the angel you don't, but the angel you want to meet. Because you can't speak on what you don't know, but what you aspire to know.
I like that even better. That's deeper. You might have just modified it again. Is the devil you know better than the angel you could meet? That's deep.
The feeling of that common devil that you had, that common chase for your suffice. You know what I'm saying? To get past whatever you was going through. Is that better than the ease that you're looking for? Is that, did you get more comfort in whatever you got to throw? Like for a while, the reason why I got that contractor bag is because like that was a devil I knew. You know what I'm saying? Like my homegirl said, cracking legs, cracking them open like crab legs, man.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think people because it's it's commonly put out there that people are so trapped in their trauma that they'd rather face that devil they know rather than new possibilities. Like what?
Because you sometimes, my bad for cutting you off, but to answer that first question, I feel like people are afraid to repeat that trauma again with a similar letdown. You know what I'm saying? You reach that trauma and be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I can deal with this again. Just recently, Philly can attest, I was talking about the traumas of, my amputations, and to this day, I'm still at a point where I'm in the fight still to keep one of my limbs from being cut again. And I was like, if it gets to the point where they telling me that is that the point where they're going to need to take something, I don't think I got that fight in me to let them take it. I probably just, I was at a point where I was ready to bow out just because of the trauma that I had. But thanks to Philly and some other close friends of mine, they had to remind me that, I'm bigger than the fights I'm going through. And the attest to every fight they seen me go through and how I came out victorious regardless of how many bruises, I needed that. And those were the angels that were bigger than the devils at the time, because the devil was going to make me give up, but my angels was like, nah, bro, you got this. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, Trill. A full understanding of the one you know. I can definitely dig that statement, because I can honestly say that about myself. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I've broken down to Philly several times when I do. I'm gonna get drunk, I'll feel bad, I'm gonna throw up a little bit, and then I'll be back at it tomorrow. I know when not to drink. I know I'm pretty angry right now. If I drink, I'm gonna drink too much and I'm gonna fight a nigga tonight. I have full understanding of my devils and my demons. Crazy part is the things people think are my vices are really not my vices. Those are coping mechanisms and just, you remember how pause, you gotta say pause now when you say Marlon Wayans, because 50 Cent. But remember how Marlon wrote on the application, drinking your juice in the hood? What's your hobby? Smoking and chilling with the homies. Like that's my hobby. I smoke weed, and I drink liquor, and I chill with the homies. Nothing too descriptive. That's my hobbies.
Pause.
When niggas be calling me, y'all always call me what I say I'm doing.
Nah,
smoking,
I ain't gonna lie,
chilling.
when I call you, you be just chilling. You almost think you always by yourself on some Batman shit.
I am. I said that to somebody earlier today. Everybody be like, you got to learn to be by yourself, Bino. I'm like, nigga, I'm by myself all the time. I'm by myself all the time. There don't be people around me. I'm really by myself. I know how to be by myself. I'm very good with it. I honestly think that's why my jokes be so good, because I've had a lot of time by myself to go over this shit. But, I digress. It's easy to know your demons when you've lived with them. I sat in the room with them. I've sat in the dark with them. I've got under the bed with them. I got under the covers with them. I touched on them. I fondled those demons. I fondled my demons.
We play spades with our demons over here, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I touched on my demons. Let them know, look, Mr. Nasty Time, bitch.
Pause.
You don't like to sleep with your demons? I cuddle with my demons. I know them well.
Slap their demon fat ass.
Man, look, I tell them demons, spread that shit open. Look, I'm about to do something real nasty. Don't tell nobody I did it unless it's going to get you paid. But I also said to the demon, I said, look, if TMZ come at you with a price, come to me first before you agree with it, because I might match their price, and let's just keep this out the news. But it got to be something good. Don't come to me with just some, hey, Bino done ate some ass one day. That ain't going to do it. Put that out there. I don't give a fuck.
So I told you about it. I was at a birthday party. It was a suit and tie event, and I was with my brother and my brother-in-law, my sister's children's father, and it was a bunch of beautiful women there. And he was like, I ain't gonna lie, man, this tricks of the shaitan. If y'all don't know who the shaitan is, that's the devil. That's the
devil, yeah.
So he told all the girls in there dancing and stuff was tricks of the shaitan.
Yeah, it is. That is. They ain't lying. Them brothers was 5%, wasn't they?
No, that was my nephew's dad saying that. Basically, like, my sister's man was with us, but he was bitching his dance or vibe with the chicks. So he gonna blame it on the devil.
Look.
But it might have been though, it could have been, but it was his mind that was aware enough to acknowledge the reality through all the smokes and mirrors. You feel me, brother?
I feel you, brother.
So let's go around the room with some. You said your common devil that you knew was the T-Peasy.
No, it was a lot of things. Like,
but
so
I'm just
real talk. It was drugs. It was sex. It was alcohol. It was gambling. It was real talk. That's why I put that on my, like, if nobody ever really catches it on my webpage, but all the like where you could buy merchandise and shit and different shit. I call it comedic retail therapy, because I believe in retail therapy. I would buy needless shit. I spend money just to feel better. I try. Like sometimes I'll spend money. I spend money to make myself feel better. Like, ain't shit making me feel better, but giving somebody some money and them looking at me like, hey, you spending money, that's what's up.
I had a big chapter of retail therapy, man, probably from 17 to 30. 30 years old, 17 to 30. So that was 13 years of retail therapy. in which
It's a long white charger
the first piece of retail therapy I had was while I was in high school. You know, still I was grieving and all that. On lunch break, I stopped on our lunch break at school. I stopped at this glasses store, paid about like close to $300 on a pair of shades, and that was just retail therapy because I just wanted to feel good. I used to walk down them same blocks that I had to walk back to class with my homeboy that passed away. So you know what I'm saying? Just did
I
something.
would feel good if it was some shades that I still had.
What'd you say?
I said I would feel good if it was some shades that I still had. When I say I go spend, I'll go rent out a room, a suite, 2 suites at the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City for the weekend, and then tell the whole hood to come through, party. Look, we partying in this suite. That's my suite. Nobody go in my suite, but we could party in this suite. Like, I buy experiences. Like, I wish it was some tangible shit that I could have and still have right now. Like, I wish I had a dope pair of shades right now.
Don't even still have them.
Huh?
What I will say though, which was dope about it, and I'm gonna just, I'm gonna go on. Excuse, not my bad for cutting you off, Sue, but I'm gonna go out there and say, you know what? I appreciate Jersey niggas, cause y'all niggas all do the same shit. Y'all show fucking love. So it's a very bad stereotype out there. Y'all get your grime on, but Jersey niggas is alright in my book. You know what I'm saying? Cause the same shit you just described, the same type of shit my cousin do, same type of shit my homeboys do, where it's like, yo, I'm gonna get the room and we're gonna do yada yada woo, and everybody just revel in the excellence. So shout out to Jersey niggas for that.
I did that for a couple of weekends, and niggas would be at my little, I don't want to call, they was low budget Diddy parties. There would be hoes in there and shit. It'd be shit going on. But niggas would be like, the windowsill was so thick, like wide, that a nigga could sleep there. Like, you could lay in the windowsill and just go to sleep. Like, big dope ass suite. Like, my favorite of the rooms was 4910 because it had a big ass jacuzzi tub, and then it had the big window. It was just nice and spacious. It was very, very dope. 4910 was definitely the dopest suite at the time. And that's why I said I used to fuck with Trump before he became president. I used to spend a lot of money at his casino.
We threw a party at the time, right? We got kicked out of that bitch about 45 minutes into it.
That's the only fucked up situation with that nigga. Is like, yo, the hip hop community fucked with that nigga hard. And it's like, as soon as he actually became president, everybody was like, man, fuck that nigga. And was mad at niggas for fucking with the nigga. But that nigga's an actor.
Niggas started fucking with him. Like, Snoop Dogg had a whole song, fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah, but it's like, yo.
With him on his second term.
He was on Method Man T2000. He did a skit on that. He was in Home Alone 2. Motherfucking Jay-Z got lines about the Trump Towers.
Little Rascals.
Nigga, you said which one?
Little Rascals.
Yeah. And it's a shit ton of this throughout hip hop.
Talk about the devil I know, nigga. In the mind state that I'd have been in the last 2-3 months, nigga, I would have been NAC the whole time. I'd have probably started selling cocaine again just because that's the devil I know. That's what I'm supposed to do when I'm in Atlantic City in a suite. I'm supposed to have a bunch of cocaine, some bitches, and just keep sending bottles of Hennessy up here, bitch. Y'all didn't know that in Atlantic City. Atlantic City, when you in the hotel, you can order liquor all fucking night. You can say, bring me a bottle of Hennessy to my room, please. I'll have cash for him when he gets up here. The party ain't never gotta stop.
Take
Like,
that.
niggas don't even know that type of life, for real, for real. I've spent a lot of, like, I need to, like, I wish the Taj Mahal was, I think I still got not Bellagio, but Borgata points, but Taj was my shit, boy.
There was a couple of them Jones clothes. Yeah.
They had the best buffet in there because you can get lobster at their buffet. You can only be the buffet if you was Players Club, like elite level Players Club. I only got to eat there a few times because I play a lot of poker, and if you get certain high hands in poker, you get the and I got a straight flush. I got a straight flush, and it was high hand. They like, yo, you can go. That's the first time I found out about it. I said, oh shit, it was low too. It was like 98765. Like it was a low straight flush, but it was high hand. It got me an extra like $1,200 on top of the hand win. And then they was like, yeah, you can go to the Bengal Club. They got lobster there, nigga. I was like, word?
Do tell.
Yeah, do tell, nigga.
The Bengal
Do
Club.
tell.
That's what they called it, the Bengal Club. Nigga, that was my devil for real. What was y'all devil? What are y'all devils that y'all lean to? I don't want to delve too deep. You don't want to tell, don't tell, but what devils do y'all lean to?
So did anybody answer first? Or
I'll go ahead.
I'm gonna think for a second.
all right, so I started off by everybody thinking, like I was saying before, my contract is back. But that was full love. That was one devil of mine. Fighting, violence was a devil of mine. At a time, drinking and partying was a devil of mine. I used to get extremely lit, and then when I was drunk, I had a habit, especially if we was in public settings. I had a habit of like, flirting with people's women and not caring if they was right there. Bro, it was so many times like I'd be, especially if I was off that brown, it's going down. That's what my homies used to say.
Brown,
Lie on that brown is going down. Bro, one time I'm in the bar, right? And I'm sitting there buying my drink and I'm talking to the shorty. I bought her drink. Like, she like, oh, my boyfriend right there. He was on the other side of her. I just was like, this was good, bro. And then kept my conversation going.
See, I couldn't have been around you. I like being around that type of energy. Cause I'm gonna push the issue. And I'll be like the nigga in motherfucking class that, you don't mind if my homie talk to your girl, do you?
No, so like, see the thing, like,
me big nigga like that.
Not the Blade Brown.
That
Blade Brown.
That's kind of how my homies was silently. You feel me? They'd be watching me. You feel me? And this was definitely around like because of me being so comfortable with those doubles. I knew like that's around when my diabetes took a turn and I lost a lot of weight, bro. At one point, I went down to 130, 140, bro.
If you hollering at me,
yeah, I can still fight. I can still throw them things, bro. And it was fast and it was effective. And I had my team. I always had my team in public. Like, we out there.
You got the team. You good. You the go.
Bro, it'd be like, Spartans. Next thing you know, half of the party we had was like, oh. You feel me? Like, so it wasn't a good turnout in them spaces, though, for me. Like, afterwards, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's when I really started to cut those demons, those devils off. Like, because I'm like, yo, me spending time with y'all ain't really fixing nothing. It's just, spent time now. Got a bunch of time spent, but nothing conducive happened from that time.
It'd be wild because you gotta really like, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't believe you should suppress them. So I don't want to say suppress. Because I do believe in a healthy level of cathartic. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but that means cutting loose sometimes. Sometimes you just got to yell. Like, you ever just being out, just yell as loud as you can. Like, you got to get that shit out of you. That's called cathartic. That's called letting out that emotion. Like, you got to get it out. So sometimes it's in the act of, like, I'm going to drink a little bit tonight. Tonight, I'm going to get drunk as shit.
See,
And I
baby,
might fight a nigga. So I need to stay in, but I'm going to get drunk as shit. I call Philly all the time. I say, look, I think I'm about to start a fight on the internet. You want to see something funny? And she be like, they not going to fall for that bait. Nobody going to fall for that bait because what you saying is right. I'm like, watch a bitch try. Watch a bitch try and tell me I'm wrong in this shit. And then there's the fight. Let's do it. Watch how she get. And Philly be like, it ain't going to happen. And then watch it happen.
Sometimes.
so we ain't gonna ignore. We're gonna just ignore the fact that Vino said sometimes I just like to go somewhere and be like, ah!
I do. Yeah.
Like how Raphael was when he
Yeah.
did
Sometimes you gotta yell, niggas. Y'all be holding that yell in. That be y'all problem. That's why y'all be so frustrated wanting to argue with a nigga like me online.
Yeah. What is it?
You need to
That nigga
yell,
lost the
nigga.
case.
Go somewhere and yell. Go put your face in your pillow and yell.
That nigga lost the case of Jones and was like, damn.
I need you to have 2 different sandwiches in your ham Benny. I want a tuna sandwich.
Exactly.
And I want a
I'm
hamburger.
yelling. Exactly.
Motherfuckers was walking by random like, what the fuck was that?
That nigga flipped that nigga. He flipped his side. That nigga said, damn.
That shit, I know that I done scared somebody jogging past my house one day. Cause I just be in the house sometimes and like,
You always made me want to pull out my Raphael headband for the rest of the show. Just tie that shit on.
Nigga, I don't like to think. I like to think I am like. I like to think my yell is more like Frankenstein coming to life.
Did you see that new Frankenstein?
You be crying.
Did y'all see that new Frankenstein movie? Y'all heard me?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. We was yelling like Vino.
No, what you say?
Huh?
The new Frankenstein movie.
I didn't watch it yet. No, I didn't watch it
It's
yet.
pretty good. Y'all should check it out, man.
I did.
He has some good Frankenstein screams in it as well.
I was looking at the little trailer shit. It looked like it's interesting.
No, it's good.
It tells it from his side of the story.
Yeah.
Who, Frankenstein? From him? Okay.
From the monsters.
Like that's what I used to write a joke about shit like that. Like, so the joke I was working on was Little Miss Moffat sat on the top of it. And I was like, nobody ever got the spiders side of the story. Y'all all know the rhyme. Little Miss Moffat sat on top, eating a curd away. Along came a spider and sat down behind the cider and scared Miss Moffat away.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was just a way for me to do my little British accent. And I was like, the bloody Spartan just came down and was like, bloody curds and white, bloody looks tasty. And the bird spills the curds and scurries off. And like, nobody ever got he was just telling her the bitch good, yo, what you eat look good. Where you get that?
I remember you doing that. That was
You remember
early.
I did that, right? You did that back in the day. I should start working on that again.
Early on. Wow.
It was a time I was walking by, coming home from school, and I was eating a cheesesteak, and a guy who may or may not have been facing homelessness was like,
"Oh wow,
damn, that cheesesteak looks scrumdiddlyumptious." I'm like, well, shit, you want it, bro? He like, no, I look good though, brother. You can enjoy yourself. But I was ready to give it, let him have that moment. I was about to say give it to him, but I was, he gonna pause me.
Nah,
but
I get what you at. Like that
niggas be playing too much with that shit.
Now, in the Little Miss Moffat story,
I play too much too.
You was Little Miss Moffat and he was the spider, and they said he came sat beside you and you ran away for no reason.
I ain't run away though. I offered.
No, I'm saying, but that's the Little Miss Moffat story. And now nobody talk about the spider, his side of the story, just like nobody talk about Frankenstein's side of the story.
I got a
So I get the movie, I get it.
I got a comedy piece that I was kind of working on, to shop around to folks and see if any of my comedic brothers wanted to fuck around with it. Like, it's a touchy topic though. the responses of deadbeat dads, like some cases, like having deadbeat dads responding about being a deadbeat dad, but being honest about being a bullshit nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga be like, girl,
what do you mean?
when you met
Like
me,
we making up
I owe my
excuses for the
grandma.
nigga? Like we doing some
Listen,
funny satire shit? Like why he did it?
Yeah, basically. Like, girl, when you met me, I owed my grandma $75 and I was living in her basement. You talking about exchanging numbers.
Oh, I used to do something like this. I used to tell girls back in the day, I used to say, look, I got 3 baby mamas, right? And I don't got no car, but I got a bus card, but that belonged to my second baby mama. So she take that back. You got to come pick me up from the house when I can let my son, you know, get back with her and we could kick it then. And bitches would love that. Bitches would love that. They would give me so much play behind that dumb shit. They're like, you so funny, you stupid. I'm like, no, but that's really my life.
I seen a nigga one time, man, was trying to use one of the other homies' cribs as his own, right? To get some shorty to come by. And this was his way of flowing them over. He said, yeah, you know, y'all can come through, kick it, chill on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I got cable. Man, nobody give a fuck you got cable, bro. Like,
Okay. You ain't said nothing about Wi-Fi?
I got cable at my own house. Like, that's what most people respond to that.
I don't need cable. I got my own TV and the things I like to watch.
I got cable.
I don't even say cable. Yeah, I got cable, but I got the things I like to watch.
Listen, with me, like, I ain't chime in or nothing because it wasn't my situations, wasn't my chicks, wasn't my crib. Ain't my business. I get to play the backseat and just laugh at the dumb shit. You feel me? So I'm just sitting back listening to him when this nigga said, yeah, come over. I got cable. I'm just looking at this thing like, bro, you know you fucked it up, right? Sure, these young niggas.
A lot of these niggas be socially awkward though. I was telling niggas that, like, the crazy part is, and I don't be wanting to blame the women, but it be the women's fault because we got to sugarcoat and pander to so much shit sometimes that we start accepting dumb shit. You know what I mean? When people say it's not what you said, it's how you said it, and then now you began a trend of like monitoring how you're saying things and trying to water it down so it doesn't mean the same thing. Like, people will give you a word and you'll full out the people. Like, we've changed the definition of vaccination in this country. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's no such thing as a vaccine anymore. Inoculated, you know, vaccinated, all that shit don't mean nothing no more. Loyalty don't mean what it used to mean. Like, people don't understand there is no loyalty without commitment. So, because I got to change how I'm speaking so that someone could feel better about the truth that I'm trying to drop on them. Let me shut up. This teleport talking. This old devil. This devil. I knew you would say some shit. You want me to say some shit tonight, don't you?
He was dropping it on him.
That'd be good. What kind of devils you fuck with, Benny Blanco Perry?
I would prefer to meet the angel that I don't know yet, in all actuality. I guess the devils I got new devils. My newest devil is not being the leader and getting used to that. For the past couple of years, I have the mentality of a leader and always will. But in this particular part of my life, my new devil is that letting the reins go and letting other people take charge. So
it's easier to do that. I can understand that. From being the boss to being the worker, like, I understand that whole dynamic. It's easier to just like, it ain't on me, bro, so I got to do this. it's easier sometimes to be like that because it actually allows you a bit of freedom because everything else is under your control. Like if the things that you told to do outside of that, you can cool. You can do whatever you could because you're not. But don't get comfortable with it, bro. Everybody get into their mood, and I'm starting to understand that now more and more in life. Everybody get into different modes. It's just not letting the mode overrun you and thinking that it's like a stick shift car. Like you be working second and third so much that one of those go first, and now you can't like one of your gears ain't working properly because you think you could switch gears however you want. Keep them all in practice.
Oh, it's coming back. That's why I said, yeah, this was the newest devil, and it's like, I see what you're doing. We about to fix all this. About to go back the way I was.
We about to have a magnificent new year, man. Watch, I got something I'm cooking on, man. I think we gonna like 2026, nigga, because I just got a good feeling. Ever since you said it, I'm like, did I join the Illuminati? Did I get initiated by accident?
I don't think it's ever done by accident. You have to know that you're doing it. I think
they just see how I was handling it. They said, let's just do it, see if he handles it good. And then we'll tell me then.
Okay.
And they got in with no weird butt stuff. Look at that, guys. It can be done.
Got in with booty and dignity intact.
So,
didn't have to do it,
you know
nigga.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say
do it.
I've been thinking about my devils.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I feel like
don't zoom in on me.
I'm not zooming in on you. I was gonna say I feel like your devil. I'm what you said because I said it funny the other day.
Go ahead and say one of them. What you think it is?
No, I was gonna say no because I don't believe it because I actually said you don't hit hard enough. That's why one nigga didn't listen. You don't hit niggas hard enough. If you hit harder, you could have kept the nigga in line.
That's not a joke. That was an angel. That was an angel. Yes, Lord.
If you'd have punched him a little harder with the uppercut,
the angel
he'd still be in pocket.
Hit him softly, he gonna go away.
This is what I know. Look, first of all,
uppercut would have put him on his sucker butt.
I say this, and I say this unequivocally. Ladies, if you can hit your nigga and he let you get away with that, go for it. Go for it. Smack that nigga. Sometimes you got backhand that nigga in the submission. I'm kidding, y'all. Don't take me serious. Don't be putting your hands on people because that nigga fuck around hit you back.
You gonna glitch out and bitch out. No, he gonna wake up looking like damn.
But nah, if you can swing on that nigga's lady, swing on him. Don't be surprised if you swing back though. But if you can, go for it. See what happens. You never know.
I give a fair warning to women all the time that I ain't gonna hit you back. Somebody gonna hit you back. Somebody gonna hit you back.
Somebody gonna hit you back.
Somebody gonna hit you back for sure. Maybe a plethora of people. Somebody gonna get you.
I'm gonna shake the shit out you. I'm gonna shake the fuck out you.
I ain't gonna do none of that.
I'm not. I gotta get you off me. I can't let your hands be free just swinging on me. Nah, I can't do that.
I'm gonna
grab your hands. I'm gonna. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm gonna push you the fuck away.
All right,
I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna throw your ass mad far, and then I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, I'm about to get you fucked up." You know that, right?
I'm gonna safely get myself off the scene. I'm
gonna get in the car and lock the doors. I'm like, I'm about to get you fucked up, right? And I'm gonna pick up my phone and be like, "Yeah, she right here, right now. She done put her hands on me. My lip busted right now. No, come here. No, come here right now. She right here. She knows that's her hitting on the window right now." I'm telling on you, bitch. You gonna get fucked up.
And that's how, without the dramatics of the male side just now, what you displayed, but that's how it could play out. Like, yeah, come through. That's all. Come through, man. Get her done.
I'm gonna get her fucked up. You fucked with the wrong nigga, bitch.
See? You out here coming and bumming.
Get you fucked up.
Niggas.
My lip busted. And my cousin go pull up and she like, look at your face. Where's she at?
Man, one time a shorty hit me and I tasted that fruit punch in my mouth, man. I told her, yo, go get a guy from your family or every man from your family. Like, I need my hit back. I need my hit back, man, because this ain't right. Yeah, one of them niggas or all them niggas. I don't care.
I know how you feel, bro. To this very day, I owe like 4 niggas a hit. I owe 4 niggas some hands, like some bodily harm. And I'm itching. Like, I think that's really the reason I can't sleep at night. Like, and I pause. Let me say this, because I don't want to be like, just because I got to put hands on a man is the reason I can't sleep. Like, I'm tossing and turning at night. But I got to put hands on these niggas.
He tells him, I can't sleep without you, nigga.
Yeah, I can't sleep without putting my hands. I feel like the day I get to put hands on these niggas, I'm going to sleep so good. I'm going to sleep so good, especially one of these niggas. I'm going to sleep so good. I'm going to do, pause, I'm going to do a mouth open sleep. You know the mouth opens up. I'm getting all of it.
You're going to do a CJ.
I'm going to do a CJ with the mouth open.
All neck.
Don't let me sleep like that.
A whole neck open. Niggas thinking you dead. Niggas, you alive, homie? Hey, yo, you alive?
My inner
I'm
gangster.
gonna sleep so good. That's one of my devils, man. I used to love putting hands on niggas, man.
Liquor.
Oh, look, this right here, y'all probably can't even see it in the camera, but there's a cut on my knuckle, right? That's where I removed the nigga's tooth from his mouth with my knuckle. Like, his tooth came out with my knuckle when I pulled it back.
Vino, you know, we brothers, bro. Right here at the side of my fist was the same story. Like, I blocked the punch with my left hand that he swung at me, and I punched him straight down the pipeline, you know what I'm saying, with my right. And his tooth chipped in my finger.
Got that amateur dentist work. That's crazy because I got it. I got the amateur dentistry too with chicks. She would give me head once, and then I yada mean in a jib. I splashed in a jib, and then I must have came so hard that it knocked the tooth loose in the bitch mouth. And when she spit the kids out, a tooth came out with it.
So my question is, if you put the jizz and the tooth under the pillow, who do the tooth fairy get $1 to?
The tooth fairy pays the copay at the clinic.
But the kids are under there with the tooth.
That's what the tooth fairy pays. The tooth fairy pays at her next abortion visit. He pays the copay.
I got $1.
You got one on me, girl. That was insensitive. That was almost as insensitive as when I said on Mother's Day, I give girls a dozen dead roses for each abortion they had.
Yeah, that's nutty. Come on, man. We gotta do better. We gotta do better as a king.
That was foul. That was fucked up. That's the teleport talking. That's that old devil, the teleport talking. Don't listen to him.
That's why I stopped drinking. Well, parts of the reasons why I stopped drinking outside of the story I told you about with my brother when he told me that, you know, if I would have, you know, died that time I got alcohol poisoning, he would have smoked everybody that was there with me.
I ain't really been drinking. That's the problem. I had to get back in drinking shape for New Year's though.
In drinking shape. I used to buy a bottle of a bottle of Moscato and either some vodka or some type of dry gin. That was my drink choices.
I ain't gonna even hold you, homie. You lost me at Moscato.
I just used to mix them with the liquor. I used to mix the Moscato with the vodka. I used to mix.
Oh, that's wild. That's crazy. Why would you ruin the taste of the liquor?
Truth be told, if you're gonna put a regular chaser like a juice or something with liquor, wine is juice that still has an alcoholic content. So you ain't really watering your drink down. So nah, he on to something with that one.
Exactly.
No, I get it, but I would have did a better wine than Moscato. Like if I pour a shot in this teleport right here, like let's think, if you take a shot of vodka or something in this teleport,
yeah, vodka or gin,
this shit would be crazy. So you would need something to cut that with, and then that's when you would need like some seltzer water or club soda, maybe a lime twist. Damn it! I just created a drink. Look at me.
Yeah. Can't hate on the Moscato though. I like pink Moscato. It's pretty good.
Phil, you still there, or did you go to the bathroom?
She muted for the moment.
At least you over there taking the shit. Ain't gonna tell
She was in the middle of telling us a thing, and I made a jokey joke. We trying to let her finish because I don't want to lose train of thought. Because I've been drinking, and I got some other shit to drink too, and I'm really scared of this because
teleport tails.
I didn't realize when I bought it, it had a red cock on it, and I was like, oh man,
that's a rooster.
It's a rooster, but they call it a cock. I don't go see the rooster fights. I saw the cock fights in Puerto Rico.
You going to Puerto Rico just to see some cocks fight? Crazy, bro.
No, I didn't go there just for that. I went there on a vacation, but I was like, no, because the people I was with, it was cool, but it'd be like late night, and I'd be wanting to still do shit, and they'd be ready to lay down. So it's like where I was at in San Juan, it was the casino, and it was cockfights. And it was just like, yo. And I took a real big risk just running around Puerto Rico by myself. They could have, but I'm a big dude, so I don't really get nervous. And so, real talk, low key, the casino was like a little 3-4 block walk. I had to go down 3 blocks, over one, and then up another. It was like 4 or 5 blocks, but like it wasn't that far at all. And then I won a little money, and I caught a cab back. I wasn't stupid. I said, I want a little money. Let me. You're gonna be walking with a little bit of money on you now in Puerto Rico. Late night in San Juan. It's like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, because you know them niggas was like, hey, that big nigga walked back through here. We rolling him. You saw which way he went. He walked back through. We rolling him. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. Cockfights.
Hey, there she is. As soon as he said cockfights, you were back, Phil.
Looking serious as hell. You lost a bet on the cockfight before? Said cockfight. So he was like,
I really didn't even hear what y'all was talking about when kids came in here and said something to me.
Oh,
shout out to
kids.
Always
Happy
Kwanzaa. Harambe.
Mother first.
Hey,
what's today? Today is
December 29th, and I'm gonna just hold on.
Moja. Ujama.
1 second, bro, because I missed my mom's on the 22nd, and I felt horrible last Monday. So let's just take some time to shout out my grandmom for turning 99 years old today.
Hey, that nueve.
And when I told grandmom about Bookie Butt and Baby Soft earlier, she was like, ah.
Ah. My grandmas always sound like crows when they do that.
My grandma don't talk no more. She just, make
No.
she show a very, good facial expression, and sometimes little sound.
They always sound like birds. Like if you put them all of the grandmas in the room together and just say like random stuff.
Sound like that Mike Tyson pigeon poop.
Yeah. And yeah, you're gonna get a whole bunch of different sounds.
You might get the child.
Shoot.
Grandma 99. I went to see my other grandma the other day, my 94-year-old grandma, and I was playing her in dominoes. Her old ass was cheating. She was cheating. We
cheat all the time. They think they're gonna let them just cheat because they old.
Watching Dave Chappelle stand-up joint, right? And she doing this, right? She looking at the TV, you know what I'm saying, trying to do, misdirection. And then she had placed a piece on the board, like, you know what I'm saying, just to get rid of one of her pieces. And then, you look down, like, she like, I went. You look down, study the board. Grandma, you know damn well that piece don't go there, man.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, because this is some shit I asked Phil earlier. Phil, you still got time to think about it unless you're ready to go right now with your answer.
Go ahead. Ask the question. Oh. You gonna ask the question?
No, I can wait on my question if you got your answer ready, because I did kind of step in and said you don't hit hard enough.
No, all I was gonna say is I know liquor is one. I feel like social media is another one. And a lot of times we fail to even realize that, like, we get on these apps and shit and we put energy into them. And sometimes it's good. Like I done found a lot of angels on this social media shit, but I done found a whole lot of devils on here. And even just coming on here and like talking about myself, not trying to really like call people out sometimes. And I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes, like when I do story time with Philly, it's not to call people out, it's really to try to be like anonymous about situations and just be able to open up about things that I've been through and other people that have been through the same thing or something similar to me. And so I try to use it to be something good and tell other people, like, you know what, you can go through shit and you'll be all right. What did you learn from that situation? But then other times it gets messy. And on those messy times, that's the demon in it. Like sometimes story time with Philly is inspired by some bullshit that did happen to me today, last week, last month. And now I'm finally to a point where coming out and talking about it. So social media. And then I think that sometimes my ability to be able to isolate myself, like sometimes when I need to be around people, like that's why I try to make sure that I'm not doing that anymore. Like when I feel the need to isolate, I come and I spend time with my mom, come and I be around my family. In times where I feel like I just really want to be by myself and sit in my thoughts. So that's all I was going to say. You can go ahead and ask the question.
That's real deep, though. I like that. I be trying to figure that out, the whole finding somebody to be with, to be close to, and it's scary out there trying to find that.
No,
that's why most of us just leave it alone.
Nah, because, even with that, I feel like I've isolated myself sometimes around some devils. Like my mama is an angel around me. Like you guys are, I feel like y'all are angels around me. But I also have people who have came and they got fake angel wings and they hiding them horns under something else, and you don't find out until later.
Hey,
And
them
I
demons have
also,
wings too. I've never
yeah,
used the wings to judge.
yeah,
Listen, I tell you from the jump, I ain't got no wings, bro. You gonna
but
fly with me? I ain't got no wings, bro.
I also realized too that I'm some people's devil. Like when it, and I just want to make this clear when I say this. Like, if my ex-husband calls me and he's telling me shit that's going on in his home or in his life, I'ma listen to it. And it's not to use it like and throw it in his face, but it's to make decisions on what I do with me and his child. We kind of talked about that the last time. And it's not that I'm trying to be a devil, but I am going, at this point, I'm his devil because he calls me all the time and he want me to listen to him. I'm going to listen to you.
I was thinking about that when you was talking about that last time.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is like, because that's happened to me before. You can't take me knowing who you are, knowing how you make judgments, your decision-making process, motherfucking your logic, the bad decisions you've made in the past, me hear what you've done and then say, do I trust you to make this decision? And then get mad at me when I say, from your track record and me being a person who has to protect my interests, I'm wrong for telling you I don't trust what your decision you're gonna make.
Yes. And that makes you somebody else's devil.
But that doesn't make you a devil. That's the audacity of a person.
But their perspective is
that's how they're gonna write it off.
Yeah, no, that's the perspective of the other person on the other end. So Vino, that's like, let's just say me and you had a relationship, right? We break up. Now I'm the only person, like, you're so used to talking to me, but now I don't trust you. So now I'm listening to you. I don't trust what you're saying. And I'm letting you give me the ammo to say, nigga, this is why I don't trust you. At one point, you looking at me as a confidant, but then once I tell you, you know what? You done said this, you done said that, you done said the other. This is why I don't trust you. Now I'm your devil.
That's the people that lack accountability.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because if you tell me that story from the outside in, I'm gonna listen to you and be like, yeah, nah, that's not your devil, bro.
No, I'm not really a devil, but that's their perspective. Is that
but that's a skewed perspective too. And that's why I be off the argument when people are like, you looking for external validation. Like, no, because if me and you are saying something and we're locked in this, okay, you versus me shit, and we go to one of these gentlemen here and say, hey, listen to this story. And we both sit down and tell a story and agree on a story that is told. And we say, boom, I'm wrong or you're wrong. Then now it becomes okay. You're starting to look, you like if a nigga come and tell me a story, the story of what you said to me, and be like, and you changed your phone number, and you ain't call her, you got a kid with her, right? Like you talk to your kid, right? You didn't like the person who has your child don't know how to get in contact with you. Like you wilding for one like that. Like I told you about times where I checked my homeboy for just turning his phone off.
Yeah.
I told my nigga straight up, I said, yo, you're a father now. Your phone can never be off. People depend on you for life. Your phone can never be off. If they call you, that's the one call you gotta answer. You can see it's the office and be like, fuck the office. You can see it's your side bitch and be like, fuck your side bitch. But it's your kids call, your wife, the lady who had your children call, you need to answer that, bro. You got to answer that call because it could be something with your children. And
I
if
don't
that
think
person
it
don't know how to get in contact with you, you're all the way wrong. Nothing you say after this point could be any justification from you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's why I said, but I've explained that to you. Like, I don't understand how niggas could not want to see their children safely in their beds. I don't understand that nigga. I don't understand that. Like, how could you want to have kids with somebody who won't let you see them tucked safely in their beds?
Well,
Me and Benny said some real shit the other day. Like, yo, niggas be up at like 4 or 5 in the morning because that be when it's peaceful. Like, you know, everything is safe. Now I can chill. I can relax a little bit. Everybody tucked safely in their bed. Everything I love is right here under this roof, safe. I got my little, my little box. I got my box with my ghost bullets. I'm ready for anything that come in this motherfucker.
yeah.
And everything is cool. Now I can relax because everything I love is safe. A real nigga can't sleep if he don't know everything he loves is safe. How could you motherfucker go to sleep at your house and your kids at a whole nother house and you don't know what they ate for dinner? You don't know if they took a bath. They could be in their bed funky right now. You don't know. I know for a fact my daddy woke my ass up and said, hey, boy, your mother said you ain't getting in the tub. Get your ass in the tub. You ain't going to sleep. And woke me up and made me get in the tub, take a bath at like midnight. I'm in there. I'll wash my ass and go back to fuck to sleep then. And then you on punishment when you wake up. Ain't no TV for the next 3 days. That's real fatherhood. That's real man shit. I don't understand niggas who don't live under that law. But they probably never saw their daddy before, so I get it. They ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be judgmental. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was I judgmental there for a second?
I mean, I feel like there's too many men that say, oh, I want to be better than what I had. And then they grew up and they be either exactly what they had or worse than what they had. And I see it all the time.
But you see that the thing is, by defact, it's like they had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that they've done is better than the nothing that they had.
The people that I've seen, like men that I've known that did like that was on that type of time. My bad if you was about to say something else too, bro. Like for instance, my dad and my brother, they both grew up without their fathers. Like my oldest brother, we don't have the same dad, but for him, how he raised his son, he made it a mission to be an active father in his son's life. Like he does homeschooling. My nephew is 7 now, right? But this young boy can tell you the human genetic code. He can tell you like shit that a 7-year-old, that a 20-year-old might not know. You feel me? He tells you about what foods that you can heal from. You know what I'm saying? He on that type of time with shit. And my dad was also the same type of way. Like he was in his kids' lives because his dad, he was the only kid out of his siblings that their dad didn't raise. You know what I'm saying? By that time, him and my grandma was divorcing. But grandma made it to 99 today, y'all. You know, unfortunately, my grandpa, he didn't live that long. He died, due to COVID when the quarantine first started. But, people that's a test to, some people be what they don't have and things like that. Like my brother, he also has a thing like, he uses that term to, give to others what you didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you have it now, give it to others. Like and I be the same way. Like I always like if I come across a person dealing with like homelessness or something like that, or facing those types of adversities, I'ma always try to help. Whether it be monetary help, whether it be me giving something I was about to enjoy myself, whether it me be going to get something for them. And it's always because like I don't care about who's seeing me do that. The two things I care about is God seeing me do it, and never know, I might be that person one day. You know, you never know how they got there. You know what I'm saying? Never know what pages in their book got them to that chapter. So I try not to judge and just, you know, if I see it, look out. I'm gonna look out before I say something about it. I'm gonna do something before I say something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, I think I be having a problem with it because like a lot of the men that I do see, like I said, I hear them have those conversations. I've had that conversation with them, and they be like, "Nah, I don't want to grow up and be like who my father was. I want to be better than them. I want to be something that my son, like that I never had. I want to be something for my son or something for my daughter that I never had." And then make up the excuse, well, I didn't know how to do it because I never had it myself. You knew that when you were saying you wanted to be better than what you never had.
But it's easier to be better than what you never had because all you gotta be is
There.
somewhat there.
There.
Yeah, it's somewhat. Hey, like, and it's just like I said when you told me more about the situation. Like you could tell what it is. When niggas know what niggas up to, niggas don't tolerate. Niggas like, yo, this nigga's weird. We hold niggas accountable for this shit. Like, it'd be wild because the moment niggas find out niggas on some weird shit, like on some not taking care of your kid shit, on some abusive nigga shit, like I beat a whole nigga up behind beating on his bitch.
Yeah.
And they sitting there telling me, no, chill, stop. I'm like, bitch, he was just hooking off on you. Fuck this nigga. I had this nigga life in my hands. I ain't even the whole nigga. Like, this was the real closest I'm ever going to admit to you that I almost murdered, man. And his girl and my girl was in the bathroom doing each other makeup, and they laughing and giggling and whatever. He just, like, first of all, he did some weird shit. Like, me and him talking, having a few beers or whatever before we all about to go out. And I'm like, yeah, they getting crazy. They ain't getting together. They gonna be a minute, nigga. What you want? What you got on the TV? You got something to drink? You know what I mean? We talking like niggas, how like we about to go out. Then he just started getting mad. I don't know what the fuck he got mad about. And then he just like busted in the bathroom on them. My girl came running out like, I think he wanted to, you know, what y'all was drinking out here. So me and her sit there laughing like thinking they about to be in the bathroom fucking or something. Next thing I know, like I hear thud. I hear, and it's not like, it's like head against the wall thud. Like, I'm like, that shit sound crazy. What the fuck? And so I go see what it is, and this nigga's really like, he throwing hands at this bitch. Like, so I'm probably like, what the fuck is your problem, bro? What are you doing? And just to be fair, when I say this, I don't mean it like disrespectfully, but I pulled him off of her and I smacked the shit out of him. But I thought I was just like smacking him to his senses. Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? I didn't mean to do it on some like disrespectful, like smack the shit out of you and spin you around and like discombobulate you a whole bunch. So I smacked the nigga and he falling out. And then he like, when he get himself together, he try to rush me. And I weigh mad more than him. So I'm like, rushing me was the worst move you could do. You've been used to fighting. And so like in my mind, I'm thinking, you fight girls because you think this is the way you fight. Like you fighting girls. And so then I got mad and I really started beating them up for real. And they all grabbing at me, his girl and my girl grabbing at me. And I'm like I got a tight grip on this nigga neck. And I could have really ended it all for that nigga that night. But I looked at them and I seen they terrified. I'm like, yo, y'all go get in the car. And I told them to go outside and get in the car. And I told that nigga, yo, if I ever see you again, my nigga, I promise you, I want to leave you in this house so bad right now. Like I want to leave you here permanently. And then I just left. I got in the car with her. And I said, yo, for real, I can't even let my girl hang out with you no more if you don't press charges. That's when bitches could be, they understood good leadership. I said, I can't even let my girl be with you no more unless you press charges. That man just put hands on you. That's not the first time I hit you like that, is it? It's just me. I guess that's what it is. That's how it always ends up. Just me. But yeah, man, I don't know whatever happened to him. I know my girl didn't hang out with him no more. My girl, she was good for a while. But they used to niggas beating on her. There are women out there that just used to niggas beating. That's the devil that a lot of bitches know. Niggas that beat on them.
You know, the wildest thing be sometimes, man, those women that be used to niggas beating on them and then be with a nigga that don't beat on women and try to hit on them. Like the situation I was telling you about when I got fruit punched. She used to tell me about like how her son's dad used to like come home from whatever he was doing during the day and for no reason just take all his jewelry off, put it on the coffee table and start putting hands on her for nothing.
That's some niggas' idea of a Friday night. They go home and beat their girlfriend. Friday night with Bay. Go home, beat her a little bit. Nothing too crazy. You don't bruise her up or nothing.
Man.
You really just be physically abusive. That shit sickens me, yo. Like that shit make me angry a lot. Like when I seen that, I wanted to take that nigga life, B. I ain't even hold you. I wanted to take this nigga life so bad. Because like from how he was swinging on her and to how the whole shit was being received, like I know this wasn't the first time thing. And it's just like, it's like as a man, I kind of felt disrespected because I'm like, why would you do this in front of me?
I was about to say that, bro. Like once you do shit like that in front of me, I got every right to respond, bro.
Yeah, it's like you trying to test me to see if I'm manly enough to be around you or some shit. Like what you really trying to do, bro?
No, when you do shit like that, you ain't testing to see if I'm manly enough. You showing me that you ain't no man, bro.
Exactly, but I don't know why they would do that in front of me. Like this shit crazy.
You feel me? You might need a little understanding from a man. You might need some hand-to-man time. You feel me? Pause. But you know, like this way.
I get you though.
I had my fist up. I had my dukes up the whole time I said it though, Vino. You just wasn't looking. Bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you, bro. Look, I gave him some of that. I gave him some of that business.
Regardless of how you stand when saying certain shit, it still sound crazy, bro. Respect is respect. I get it.
I get it, bro. Look, you ain't look. I gave him the business. I gave him all of this.
Pause that too.
I gave him the hands around the neck like this. I folded the fingers around like a little bit. Yeah. Like he was almost gone. You know when you squeezing something real tight, you got the fingers touching a little bit and they fold it just a little bit, and you like, oh, I got him. He ain't going nowhere. I could have easily crushed his Adam's apple. He was a skinny nigga too. He had no movement. I was on top of him. Like I was laying on top of him. It was so unfair.
Pause again.
Pause. No wrestling.
Those finger points.
I didn't lay on top of him for 3 seconds.
I just ain't want to cut your conversation, but when I went like this, that was pause for those 3 last things you said. But I was letting you live, bro, because you my bro. You know what I'm saying?
Look, we good. Pause.
Trill nigga and comedian Trill nigga in the comments laughing.
Good evening, Conflict Corner. This is the last Psycho-Babble of 2025. I told myself we're going to go into extended time because this is the last one of the year. So we're going to be here for a little bit longer, man. We see some of our loyal, faithful people in the chat, man. We see all y'all over on Instagram. We are thankful that you are here. If you come on over to YouTube, I can put your comments on the screen. I can't put them on the screen in IG, but on YouTube, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes. So come on over to YouTube, make your comments, and I'll put them on the screen. I don't care. Join the conversation. We want to see you. We want to talk to you. We are having a good time. I've gone back to my old devils, Taylorport, and Reefer. I'm thinking about making a dangerous phone call right now. Let's just dip back into all old vices.
Vino, don't do it. Next you know, the nigga gonna be behind fucking Little Caesars.
Oh, look who rolled in the building, motherfucker.
Yo, man, I told y'all I'm in the trap, man.
I ain't mad at you. My thing is this though. People be knowing it's you. I used to be tripping on the angle, but I realized you use your knee as a phone holder in your chair. So I get it. I get what you're doing.
It do be down there too, though. It be like laying.
It should be sitting right on your knee. You angle your feet down like on a tippy toe, and so it make your knees point up a little bit further, so it looks like the screen looking at you flat like this.
I'm gonna have to put a kickstand behind my heel for it to sit up on my toes like that. You know that ain't happening. I'm gonna have to put on a pair of pumps. Pause. You feel me? Or something like that, like inclines.
What's good with you, homie?
Oh man, just come in and show my brother some love, man. Love
Happy Kwanzaa, brother.
Appreciate everything that y'all have done, man, for a year.
Happy Kwanzaa, nigga. Harambe!
I was supposed to say it back, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I just be open to everything for everybody. All praises to the Most High. However you celebrate.
Open, bro. Open to everything for everybody. You probably got a free Diddy shirt.
Nah, man. I don't want a free Diddy, P. I don't want a free R. Kelly. I don't want to free none of them niggas. Didn't nobody say free me? I've been to the pen.
They got you, bro.
Yeah, I bet they already know though. I'm the giver, not the taker. You feel me? As long as I'm the nigga that's doing the busting on niggas, you know, the niggas ain't busting on me. Like, you feel me? Because he was still hitting the chick. Like, he never said he hit Diddy. He was like, I was hitting the chick, and he wanted me to go again. Then he said, bust all on my nipples. All right, just don't touch it. You know what I'm saying?
What? All right,
just don't touch it.
2026, bro.
Huh?
That was crazy. I'm glad Philly left because we ain't need sister.
That was not lady. That was I'm glad no lady was there.
Nobody. You don't even got a big screen, Vino. I could just say it like nobody else on the panel supports that.
Disclaimer. Can I get the last disclaimer of 2025?
It's saying that only you support that? Go ahead, do your thing. Blast.
First of all,
Hop off. Shit.
I don't even think I need to disclaim anything. They know that's not Big Vino. They know that's not any of the sponsors, affiliates, any of the panel on Psycho-Babble. That don't apply to anybody. Look, first of all,
that's Freaky Trill all by himself.
Nigga, we've all wondered where Diddy got the doped up lube from.
Word. Had to come.
We all been wondering, but now we might know. Maybe from Trill.
I put that nerve medicine in there. It wasn't even really no drug.
The giver, not the taker.
He's the giver, not the taker. He gives the drugs. He don't take the drugs.
Yeah.
This is what he meant.
Piper, not pipe.
No, I never take that shit. I give it to you though.
I knew that nigga Trill got some pink fuzzy tires on his chair.
You know, I told somebody, I said this back in, well, let me make sure I got my time frame correct. In 2010, like 2010, 2011, I told people anybody who had that pink cocaine was ready to do some gay shit. Because I seen it back then. I seen shit.
It was too much. It was like you trying to do too much, too high. You trying to get too high.
And I ain't gonna even hold you. A lot of people in the community was the people who would get the shit.
Yeah, but that's because they be messing around with them other races.
No, because they wanted you to know what it is. Nigga, the cocaine was pink. What did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like a nigga pull out pink cocaine on you, what do you think is gonna happen?
So you gotta take the blue pill.
You need to excuse yourself from this party. If you don't like spreading your cheeks, you need to excuse yourself from this party.
Hey yo, man, I only got 3%, man. I'm in the trap. I gotta go hit the generator. Give me some more juice. You feel me?
You put the generator.
Yeah, I'm the only nigga in California with a generator, man. I'm telling you, I'm in the mountains right now.
Nigga, you go pay that electric bill, nigga.
Nah.
You get them people that $75 you owe them.
That's how you gotta register the address and everything like that. We in the trap. Word. Hey,
I don't know how to get the fiend to turn the power back on. I know how to do that shit.
Yeah, nah, we ain't doing all that. This new age, because all that electric is ciphered. They know they got every pole. It ain't like it used to be, you know. You gotta have a generator.
A generator.
They need to come over with an airplane for no reason, with a certain type of detector to even like, oh shit, it's electric over there. It's heat. You gotta be, you feel me? In trees.
I don't know nothing about that, man. Look,
like that.
No, I don't know nothing about that.
Don't it look like I ain't by civilization?
Me and my team working on getting a compound, bro. So that ain't bad living. In all honesty, you got to know how to sustain by it. You know what I'm saying? Privately like that, remotely.
Abundant blessings.
Abundant blessings, Parrish.
Hey, yo, man. You still coming out here next month?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be doing some things out there real heavy. I'll be in Vegas, and then we're going to do a house skip and jump to LA.
That part.
Hey,
all right, man. Stay in touch, man. I love y'all, man. I'm only on 1%, man, so I don't want it to cut out and I'll be stuck. So, respectfully.
Hey, Trill, homie.
My nigga.
Holiday, Trill.
Why?
I appreciate you.
My nigga, Trill.
Hey, Philly, before I go.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Philly, I'm glad you wasn't here when Trill said some crazy shit, homie.
Thank you.
I'm not surprised about Trill saying no crazy shit.
I bet you would be surprised about this one.
What'd he say?
Go ahead, fellas.
I'm not repeating
I ain't
that
want to
shit.
repeat either.
And look, he left.
All right, just because you my dog, Philly.
Mm-hmm.
if anybody else asks, I'm like, man, I ain't saying that shit. But for you, I'm gonna just pause in advance, and I'm gonna also say that I didn't say that I would have been doing this, but the nigga said I somehow added a bid in that he would have been a nigga at a Diddy party, right? And the nigga said that he would have been one. He's a giver, not a taker. That's crazy. Super wacky. Whoa, hey yo, pause. What you doing, champ? And then the second thing was that he would have bust on the nigga nipples. I'd have bust on the nigga. And whole time, the prostitute wasn't.
I didn't want to hear it again.
The prostitute never said that he was direct to fabric like that. He said he used to have to put it in a cup, and then they take the cups over and he poured it on himself and all. He just said I'd have shot him.
Oh my
Pop,
goodness.
pop.
Okay.
Right teeth, left teeth.
Okay.
I feel like a child hearing mommy and daddy fight in the other room. I like it. It gets so scary.
I just keep hearing them clapping their hands with wild, weird noises. And Daddy keeps asking her who Grandpa is. Who's your daddy?
I'm gonna fall the fuck out.
So I had a little mini segment that I was talking with Vino about earlier, right? Just a quick little question. And I'm gonna get into why. It was a big conversation that me and Baby Soft was having yesterday while she was cooking, right? If Superman was black. Huh?
Who?
Baby Soft, you know, come on. You know, but
I forgot for a second. I said, who?
You see this shit like nobody puts Baby in the corner. It's like Baby Soft. Come on. I'm like, it's Baby Soft.
But if Superman, you heard me?
Say that again.
Type of shit would black Superman be doing? I feel like, so just picture this, right? You know, like how Superman took Lois in the air for the first time and shit. Probably how she was all astounded and all that type of shit. Like, you know, oh my gosh, all the time. He just was like, yeah, I got you, don't worry. Black Superman would have been flying in the air, she all doing all that hype shit, glazing him. And he like, it's cool, shorty, chill. We'll catch this bud. You know what I'm saying? I could just see Black Superman smashing Lois in the clouds. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, they fucking up there.
If I was like Superman,
definitely would have stole some shit.
Nah, not even. I would be out there for the cause. When dirty cops kill black people, I'm gonna make everybody pay. That George Floyd shit, nah, that shit probably would have never happened. Or if it did, there's some wild shit afterwards. Like, oh my God, we can't stop him.
I'm sure Black Superman gonna have those types of moments when he get to that point of growth. But you know, the men that we are, all three of us right now, wasn't just these same niggas 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
But what you could do with Black Superman, like, and we going by Superman rules. I got X-ray vision and super hearing shit. I could see, I'm a fucking walking lie detector. I can look at your heartbeat and you know, this nigga lying. And I know when some shit is false and right. So I can play judge, jury, executioner. Because I know when you lying. Why is your heart rate elevated? What you mean you didn't shoot him because he was...
It's a lot of fucking laser eyes.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what Brightburn was all about.
Shit, if
That
I was
nigga
like,
win.
man, if
That
I was
nigga
like
win hand.
right now, a couple niggas would have caught a stray. You feel me? I'm looking at y'all, somebody over there. Ah, shit. Hey, yo, fly, super fly, chill, bro. Nigga walking
Yeah.
by, said, la 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 la. Caught it straight. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Let me ask y'all this question.
Go
This is a
ahead.
question I wanted to ask y'all earlier. So I got into a very intense conversation about wants versus needs. And this is the example I'm using in the question, but this is the kind of mindset I put with wants versus needs, right? So we understand like the difference between wants and needs, things we want versus things we need. Like you need a home, you need food, you need all this, right? So let's take a need. Like I need a home, right? I want to go on vacation, right? That's a want versus a need, right? Now, in life, could you say to yourself, if I can guarantee my need, but I could never have the thing I want, would you trade that off? Like if you never needed to worry about where you would live again, like you had no matter what you did, like right now, magically, house, you got a house that's yours forever. You never got to worry about where you will lay your head. Nobody gonna take it from taxes, the electricity. It's gonna be right. You got a house where you rest your head at. That's yours. But you never could go on vacation again. But you ain't got to do nothing. This house is yours. Everything's taken. You got a house forever.
Like, ultimate want for me was always a pet lion. So like if I got like some of my needs, I can live with not having a pet lion. That was just something I always wanted since my developmental years. Since I seen a lion, that was my favorite toy. I wanted one as a pet.
But I'm saying outside of something crazy like that, something like wild, like it's hard to come by in the first place. Like I said, the having a home forever. You never need to worry about paying rent, your mortgage. You have a home that is yours forever. You never ever got to worry about where you're gonna rest your head, what you got, nothing. But you never could go on vacation again. That's something you want. You never could just get away for a week or go somewhere and be somewhere different. You always got to go. Like, you got to go to your home every night.
Give me them needs, nigga. Give me them needs.
You want the needs, right?
Give me them needs. Fuck that vacation.
That's what I say.
I was about to say, like, you know, with the work that we all do, like as artists and entertainers and things, we get to travel and work a little bit. So like it balances out for me. Like I rarely do, like lately I haven't like taken trips where I'm just for a week for leave. It gotta coexist with something.
That pursuit of happiness. Them laws of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that those needs of food, clothing, shelter, and then if you even take it to the more respectful level of respect and honesty and all that, you give me those needs of life, man, you can have that vacation because I'm good. Never the want for food, never the want for drink, never the want for housing, never the want for clothing.
A lot of times people take vacations to get away from outside of people that just like to explore new places. People take vacations to get outside of the adversity that they're facing. So if you don't have those hardships, really is no need for the vacation unless you're the type of person that just likes to see new places. You know what I'm saying? Like I mentioned before is that he travels all over the world, wherever he goes, whether he's in a country, a rich city, or whatever, a wealthy place, he finds the hood in that city. And he always winds up invited to somebody's house in the hood for dinner. Because he be always telling me like, yo, bro, real is universal.
Real is universal. Real nigga, all day.
So I mean, I could dig like if you had your needs covered, you wouldn't want that vacation.
Yeah, I don't want no vacation. I want my needs.
I haven't been taking vacations because I don't like going away to come back to hardships. Like I like figuring it out and celebrate later once you figure it out.
Factoring in good health as a need, because if you want to be alive, then you need to have good health. What? When you really factor in those true needs, because you got to remember, if food is covered, you can eat healthy. It ain't like, yo, food is covered, but it's only oodles and noodles. No, food is covered, so I have no need to eat unhealthy food because my
food
body
every
needs.
day. You have healthy food every day, but you want to go out to a restaurant or someplace fancy. You never can eat out again, or you know you got food in your refrigerator.
What's your favorite takeout, Benny?
I will sit there and cook the healthiest, most delicious meal in that house. And what? Because the recipe to make them people shit is there. I'll make P.F. Chang's at home. What's it? Roof Chris? Yeah, we go order that motherfucking tomahawk steak.
I know where to get one. We just gotta cook it.
Yeah, I just gotta cook it. What? I mean, I feel you. And yeah, seeing the world is definitely to see more of God's beauty just in other places than what you're used to. Yes, that would be a hard thought of mine to be like, damn, you can't really go for it. I mean, it's not saying you can't travel, but to not be able to go just for the enjoyment part of it. Like if it's for work or whatever, then yeah, you end up out there. But that's a hard pull to see the rest of the world, but them needs being met, a well-working vehicle, because like I said, you can break it down to just food, clothing, and shelter. And I'm good with that. But then if you start throwing on other needs of the need of good health and the need of good transportation. So those things aren't necessarily life, keep you alive needs, but they are needs to sustain yourself in society. So when you fully break it down, oh yeah, you had that vacation.
I'm glad somebody feels me on this little.
Yeah. That vacation sound dope. But nigga, what? You talking about? And that just ain't none of that slack shit. It's just, it's the best, not even the best, but it's gonna satisfy all your needs. Oh yeah. I don't need no vacation. Because that also means that the people around you have the benefits of that same thing. So you're around like-minded people in your dwelling where y'all all eating healthy and those impurities in the food ain't there. And what? Yeah, you had that. Take Turks and Caicos. But if you be like, yeah, vacation with $1 million to spend, then I'll probably say vacation. Yeah, thank you. If you say vacation with $1 million to blow, oh yeah, I'll probably say vacation. I'm going front. If you up the stakes on the vacation side with the Sunset Hard Hands to Paris, up them stakes, like vacation wherever you want to go and $1 million to blow, yeah, I might say fuck them needs.
Look, that's still something you want versus something you need.
Yeah.
That's all. I just be thinking about shit like that. I've been deep in my And my bag of thoughts as we approach 2026. And
throw that joint away, Benny.
Said throw it away.
Yeah, I need
Oh, you talking about the lighter? You talking about the lighter? Yeah, that's Brooklyn lighter.
Cigarette.
Oh, nah. It ain't over yet.
Keep the lighter out. As long as you go like this and fire come out, keep those. You feel me?
Nah, I'm gonna quit this shit soon though. I did it before.
I'm on your team. We're
2026, he quit.
It's really just that I don't have the amount of weed that I used to have, where it's easier to not smoke tobacco. So I kind of just smoke cigarettes to stretch my weed out, because otherwise I blow an ounce a day easily. So
you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. Blow that out.
Because and the sad part, if even at the level I'm buying like the cheapest fucking cigarettes, but if you do the math of it, the math of the cigarettes I get a month is like 2 ounces of weed. So if I would just hold out and get the weed, then I could just blow it the fuck down. That's how I quit before. I blew weed. Every time I wanted a cigarette, I'm rolling another blunt and just smoking. But right now it's like, look, that's wasteful to just keep buying weed. So the cigarettes kind of stretch it out a little bit, but it's very unhealthy.
Do 10 push-ups.
You say every time you smoke a cigarette, do 10 push-ups?
You want to do 10.
That would be good.
That's a good way. I know a lot of people that got themselves, they quit and they started to up their push-ups daily, got themselves in a little better shape.
Yeah. But that's next, because I'm ready to just go ahead and just straight blow on weed. Go back to that.
That's where the love is, man.
Mm-hmm.
We never turn our back on you. We always here, baby. We love y'all niggas.
That's my hand heart with the weed.
At the Newport level in VA right now, that's 70, 140, 280 a month. And that's a good almost 3 ounces of weed at the high tier.
The low high tier.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea what the low high tier is.
Like I buy $100 ounce weed. I'm not spending it, that two and three and some change is out there, and it smokes lovely. But my tolerance is cool enough that $100 good zip of a nice strain of bud does me justice.
It is what it is. We're gonna slide up on out of here. I thought we had Philly coming back, but he must be going through some connection issues. So what we're gonna do is
she's in the Lou, right?
Yeah, she in Louisiana. So Superfly, tell us what you got going on.
A lot of good things, God willing. No upcoming dates as we speak, but always I tell the folks, if you don't do it already, follow me right there. Superfly No Wings, SUPA Fly No Wings. I'm gonna say, about those common devils, those devils you knew, and things like that, and the angels that you aspire to meet. It's you gotta factor in, like, think about why you cut those devils off. You feel me? Were they really beneficial for the issues you had going on? Did they get you out of the issues, or just put a blindfold on you to help you sit in the issues a little bit easier? Always, remember that with every hardship comes ease. Pain is temporary. And like I tell you all the time, right under my name, smile. It's only life.
Smile is only life, my nigga. I like that. Thank you for stopping through, Superfly, man. Happy New Year's. Happy Kwanzaa, Harambe, and all that good stuff. Hey, Blanco Perry. Talk to him, man. Tell them where they can find you at on this intranet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tidings of comfort and joy. Y'all can follow me on all social media at Benny Blanco Perry. Enjoy your holiday, Kwanzaa, New Year. Y'all be safe as possible. Turn up, but almost like I thought what Superfly was running with it. My viewpoint is, well, there's the devil you know, the devil you don't know, or the angel you know, or the angel you wish to meet. Don't let the devil win, and don't help the angel lose. And that's it.
That's a good add-on, Benny. I like that. I knew be patient. I was gonna find a reason to like you.
Gonna find a reason to like you. My nigga. Guess I gotta talk to him now. First of all, Big Beano Comedy on everything. www.comedictherapy.xyz. Of course, XYZ, not .com. Because we get the last laugh. XYZ. There's nothing after XYZ. You get it? It's starting to sink in now? Shout out to the undefeated. We see you out there. Hit them up for merch. Hit it up. Watch this podcast. Watch everything on there. Fuck with you, man. Big things coming up in the year 2026. New Year's Eve. It's not gonna be an episode. This is why this is the last episode, because when I'm supposed to be doing this episode again on Wednesday, our normal time, I'm gonna be on stage because I have this streak going. Every year I've been in comedy, I've done New Year's Eve. I've worked. If something I like to do it, I make sure that I'm in the place doing what I'm supposed to be doing when the new year arrives. If I have to do it for no money one year, I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna be at Richmond in the Funny Bone. We're gonna bring in New Year's Eve with Antoine Scott. And we're gonna tell some jokes from Richmond, people of Rich City. It's gonna be an event. Then that weekend, I'm gonna drive up to Cleveland, in Cleveland, Ohio, with the Funny Bone. We're gonna be up there with Coco Brown, rocking it out. And then a couple weeks after that, we're gonna be in Las Vegas at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. And then we're gonna make a quick swing through LA, just do some things. I ain't gonna tell y'all when and where just yet, what show, but y'all hear the details. I'm coming to LA this year. And then it's gonna get really wicked after that. It's gonna get fast paced. It's gonna be every week until you're kind of actually sick of me talking about what I'm doing. You're gonna be saying exactly what a lot of these other motherfuckers say. He always think he got something going on. He be always talking about what he doing. Well, that's what I'm supposed to do, because that's the name of the game. Shout out to the undefeated. Shout out to my bros for holding it down. Shout out to DamnItPhilly. We're with you wherever you are, Philly.
To both of y'all going into the new year, y'all keep up the good work, because y'all both do your thing in your respective areas. And shout out to young man Sauce, who keeps his foot on the gas as well. So, y'all keep your foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? I get to witness Vino do his thing all the time, so that's dope. And then with you, Soup, you keep a nice plethora of events going on. So keep your foot on the gas, fellas, for the new year.
Tap in with y'all city. I was thinking of maybe make it make sense to come through Brooklyn's events.
Yeah, I mean, she can set something up, because she hosts a few. I'm still mulling around if I'm gonna bring my mic back, but she right now she's DJing for like one or two, and then whenever she wants, she can always put on an event and host something. So yeah, we can always figure something out.
And for the follow, I wanted to also chime in and say, shout out to y'all, man, that made it through this year with us, whether you tapped in throughout the whole year from January until now, or you found your starting point throughout 2025, because like what Philly was talking about earlier, about how 2025 gave his ups and downs and things like that. We all had a fair share of. Damn, 25 was crazy. 2025 felt like 25 to life for some of us. You feel me? But
2025 on some bullshit. 2025 owe me a couple dollars.
But you know what,
at
though,
least
bro?
a hot 20.
You know what, though? It's all good because some people stopped in 2025. You know, some people, you know what I'm saying, got put in positions that they couldn't get out of in 2025. So we endured a lot through 2025, bro. We can't ignore that. You know what I'm saying? It was an eye-opener for us all, and I appreciate those that came through and babbled with a couple of psychos while we was getting through shit and growing while doing it. You feel me? For y'all, like you was just saying, Benny, definitely I respect you know, your input on that about how we grind and keep grinding, and I feel the same way about the both of y'all. Everybody that be tapping in, and everybody in life, man. The only thing that can stop you outside of God is yourself. Everything else just makes you readjust, refigure your format. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing until you can't no more. I actually close out one of my songs like that. It's an outro for my upcoming project, New Atmosphere. We'll be bringing in 2026 with a lot of release bangers. You feel me? That was one thing that I was doing, holding back my vault. Just, you know, a little bit of like self-doubt and just a little bit of also trying to be a perfectionist.
Just
But I'm
the nigga ain't dancing to the same song for 4 hours. You good?
Nah, anybody, I'm not even letting it play for 4 hours because it's too much to go on, bro. Don't dance to my shit for 4 hours straight. But if you find a way to dance to my shit for 4 hours, bro, that's your business, and I ain't gonna be there.
I'm happy for you.
I'm gonna tell you in advance, I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be there.
You know, I know a nigga who'll be there.
Oh, that, not me.
I know a nigga who might be there.
Not me.
He ain't gonna have no socks on.
In the fedora.
I'm surgical with this bitch. Smoke weed when you wake up and get your day high hopes. Thank y'all for rocking with us this year, y'all. Happy New Year. Harambe! I told the Spanish lady in the deli today, I said, Feliz Años Nuevos. She ain't know I knew that shit.